Mira mali safi dangitare ore bogi garam na boirare amoy yage anyor bogi garan kosol walai.
Hi guys, my name is Chantel. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, I miss you so much. I know you miss me too, but I'm back. I had some issues here and there, but I'm back now. So guys, please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's go on with the video. So guys, today we are going to talk about red flags in a relationship or marriage or stuff like that. So let's talk about red flags in a relationship. Red flag number one is when a man is not willing to discuss issues with you. What do I mean? Like, let's say for example, you always want to talk to this guy, but he's always not there. He's always dismissing you. He's always like acting kind of busy. When you want to talk to him, he says, oh, I'm busy, oh, tutaongea baadaye, oh, tutaongea kesho, you know, stuff like that. And maybe you as a woman, because in this case we are addressing women, when you are as a woman, you are hurt, you need to talk to your partner. Even when you are happy, even when you feel low, even when you want something, you need that person that you always want to talk to. But in this case, if your partner is not there for you, and it's your partner you spend more time with, you know, it will be a challenge in that relationship. It's already a red flag, because this guy, you're not even his first priority. You're not a priority in his life. A man who loves you will always make you a priority, will always want to listen to you, will always want to solve issues with you. He doesn't want to make you angry. But if your man does not want all this, he does the opposite of all this. He dismisses you, he acts busy, he doesn't want to talk to you, you know, that is a very, very huge red flag. Because as you pile issues in your heart, you pile, and then one day they explode. That's where you hear people killing themselves, people maybe running mad, you know, stuff like that. But in some cases, I understand that some men are not that free to open up, are not maybe taught to open up, or they don't feel comfortable to open up, you know. Talk to your man, make him feel free with you. Or you also, as a lady, you should feel free to your man. You should always talk. When there is an issue, always sit down and talk and solve the issue. Red flag number two is the man who does not give you a title. Let me tell you guys, a title is very important in a relationship, because you cannot be in a relationship and yet you don't know your title. You don't know whether you are a fiancé, you don't know whether you are a girlfriend, you don't know whether you are a wife, you are just there. So who are you in that relationship? These are the relationships that end up a guy telling you, mi sikujui, we ni nani, ujai niuliza kama na date, you've never asked me this and this and this, you see. But if you have a title, at least you know that I'm this person in this man's life, you know. But if you don't have a title, you are just there, it's so difficult. Because even when issues arise, this guy will just say, we uko tu. You see, you don't have a title in a relationship. A title is very important. You should always know your place in a relationship. Be it you are a girlfriend, you are a wife, you are a fiancé, yeah, stuff like that. But you should know your title in the relationship. If this guy does not give you a title, like let's say for example, he comes, he calls you, we, ebu nipe maji ya kunywa, we, ebu nipe, we, do this, we, do this. I mean, he does not give you a title. Like, you are just a nobody. So what are you doing in that relationship? Are you even in a relationship, or you are in a situationship? I don't understand myself. But you need a title. Red flag number three. Red flag number three is an abusive man. He can be abusive physically. He can be verbally abusive. Physically abusive is that guy who beats you, who hits you, you know, slaps you. When you argue, like just a small argument, he's over your body. He's now hitting you. He's slapping you, you know. Physical abuse is something so wrong in a relationship. But at least I understand, you know, as a lady, you also need to understand where this guy got the physical abuse from. Maybe he was raised in a home whereby the parents were fighting, and he was reason up knowing that unafaa kupiga mwanamke, or you are supposed to beat, you are supposed to do this, you are not supposed to tolerate a woman. Maybe it is something he was brought up with. So at least maybe the first time when you notice this, that your man is violent or physically abusive, you should sit him down and talk to him. Let him tell you, open up to you and tell you, maybe I was brought up in this environment, my mother and my father used to fight. That is something that you can advise, and this guy can change. But it is not, if it's not that case, then that is a physically abusive man. That is so wrong. Because in what grounds are you supposed to hit a lady in the first place? How? You go fight with your fellow men. You cannot hit a lady. How? And the other thing is verbally abusive. If your guy is verbally abusive, what do I mean? I mean, maybe he comes, he talks to you rudely. Maybe he says bad words. He tells you words that you cannot even do about them. That's something that is so wrong and so wrong in a relationship. It is a red flag, because you can't keep fighting. So if your guy is physically or verbally abusive, you should consult him at first. I'm not saying you walk out of your relationship because he's abusive. No. Until you know the cause, until you know the genesis of the abusiveness, where it comes from. Maybe he was risen up with, maybe it is something he got along the way, maybe he has stress. But if it is his behavior or something, then you can walk away. But if it is not, you can talk to him, you can get him a counselor. It is something that he can change if it is not something that is in him. A verbally abusive guy will always disrespect you. He can never respect you. Even when you ask for something or you try to tell him something, he will always act rude, disrespectful. He doesn't value you, and that is something so wrong. I mean, women, you can never settle for less. Just go for a guy who loves you, who cares for you, someone whose you are the first priority in him. Someone who values you. Number 4, and this is something so common in ladies, and ladies take it like, I don't know, they take it as a normal thing. I don't know, but it is a red flag. It is not right. If you are doing that as a lady, just know that there is nowhere your relationship is heading to. If a guy is hiding you, is keeping you as a secret, you haven't met his friends, you haven't met his family, you haven't met anyone around him, he's just keeping you as a secret. Mkienda mahali, he doesn't want you to be seen with him. He tells you, sit here, I'm coming. Go to a certain hotel, I'm coming. You can never walk in public with him. I mean, that is a very, very huge red flag. And this goes to side chicks, because I know most of them, they do that. Most guys who are married, they hide their chicks, they hide their mistresses, If you are in a relationship and you are getting hidden, or your man, you feel like, hey, this man doesn't want me to be seen with him, I'm telling you, there is nowhere that relationship is heading to. Because why is he hiding you in the first place? Why is he keeping you a secret? He isn't proud of you. He doesn't love you in the first place. He shouldn't hide you. Ask him in boldness, why are you hiding me? Why don't you want me to meet your friends, to meet your brothers, to meet your family? I mean, if he loves you, why is he hiding you then? Why is he not proud of walking with you, or taking you to his friends, or taking you somewhere else? That's something that does not just add up. It is just a huge red flag. He should expose you. You should walk with him. I don't mean posting on social media, because some people are not active. Maybe some people are not comfortable on social media, but at least you should see that this guy, at least I know his friends, I know his family, he's not hiding me. Not every time you meet in a private place, you dismiss. You meet another time in a private place, you dismiss. So those are the red flags, guys, that I prepared for you this. I don't know whether you'll watch it or evening or morning, any other time that you will watch. Yeah, so those are the points that I had prepared for you. So please subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.